Okay, here we have a TMP 140-ton vacuum hot press, commonly used for laminating. So we're on the back of the machine right now. So this is the rear door, it's the manual door, and then there's a powered door on the other side. Down here is the vacuum pump. So we just can manually open it from this side. You can see it's a multi-platen. There's two daylight areas with a center platen here. These three are heated. There's hookups for your thermocouples for your specimens here. And the main hydraulic cylinder is on the bottom. It has a brand new seal in it. Alright, so we'll close this and walk to the front side. This side is the water connection for the water cooling, and then this is the air, also for cooling. And here is the motor, the gearhead motor for raising and lowering the front door. Because the front door is fully automatic, so when you're in a cycle and you're using vacuum, this door will raise and then tilt back in order to make a good seal against this surface, and then it'll draw down a vacuum. So the press unit is self-standing, and then there is the control skid / hydraulic supply is another unit, and normally these two units would sit directly next to each other, but we just have them temporarily connected with wire extensions and hose connections and hose extensions. So you have the larger pump is the low pressure pump, and then the high pressure pump is the smaller pump. Alright, so regarding the controls, there's minimal push buttons here. Most everything is done on the touchscreen. Okay, so this main status control, this is where you would select whether you're using automatic mode or manual mode. So we can just do a quick manual mode operation. So we click manual. And then we go in here and turn on the power to the controls, just right here. So now we're going to go to the manual screen. And then we're going to use the green buttons and then close the press, so we can watch the press close over there. And then if we look back at the screen here, we can see in manual mode it always goes to 5 tons first, and then after it is closed, then you select your pressure. So then we can select 10 tons. Enter. And then you can watch the actual pressure achieve the 10 tons. It overshot a little bit and then went right to 11. can type 16. And it goes to it right there. Do 20. Go back to 6. Drops down. You can also manually set the temperature. So very simple in manual mode. So we can open it back up. All right, now we'll do an auto cycle. So we'll come back over here. So we'll go to recipe, and we'll go to pressure edit. And this is where you type in the book size or the specimen you are pressing, and it's 10 by 10 inches, and we set the pressure we're desiring there. And then we go to status, and we change it to auto. And now all we do is hold this vacuum button to on, and then the door will shut. Oh, I gotta hit on up there. So we can hear, see the set point is 5 tons. And it is at the 5 tons. And we have a 4-minute cycle, and it's at 0. And we can see the vacuum level here. So we can look at some of the other menus while we're waiting for our 4-minute. We go to so right here, this is, I don't know if we can see this. This is press close delay during vacuum. That was set at 0. So that means it starts pressing at the same time it draws vacuum. If you set that at something else, say 5 minutes, it will draw a vacuum for 5 minutes before it starts pressing. And then here's the actual vacuum time. It's 3 minutes, but our cycle is 4 minutes. So the vacuum is actually gonna vent before the pressing is done. And we should be able to see that. And here's just some status here. So we're going to go back to our status to see where we are. Oh, I'm sorry, not status, data. And so we're at 3 minutes out of 4. So the door should, or I mean the vacuum should stop pretty soon. Right there. You can hear it venting. And then you see the pressure dropping. So the door will not tilt back until that is down at 0 for obvious reasons. It's getting close, so you'll be able to see the door tilt open soon. Right there. But it will remain closed until the cycle is over, so nobody sticks their hands in there. And so you can see we're still exactly at the 5-ton set point. And there the door opens. And then the press goes down. And then it's ready for another cycle. Can't open that right now, but so there you can see everything's working properly. It's all nice and smooth and sounds good.